What is up, YouTube? I'm DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Today I'm going to be getting into another comedian that I've checked out a whole lot, but I do need to check out more, and that is Bill Burr. Now, everybody knows Bill Burr is one of the funniest people on the planet. I originate my entire channel's, I don't want to say it's like explosion because I only have like 22-some thousand subscribers. To me, that's not a lot. Once I hit like 100,000, that's when I'll consider myself a YouTuber. But yeah, I do like direct everything towards Bill Burr. When I start reacting to Bill Burr, that's when my channel started getting more attention. And I kind of owe this channel to Bill Burr. So if I ever decide to make a lot of money, one day I will have to present Bill Burr a check because I would owe just about everything that I have become to Bill Burr. And now that I said that on camera, I guess legally you can hold me to it. This is a segment that Bill Burr does on his podcast. It's called Monday Morning Podcast with Bill Burr, or Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast. You guys can check it out Monday mornings. I'm sure if you type it in, you'll find out where it's up and everything. Just check wherever you get podcast stuff. This video is called Rap is Overrated. Now, I will go ahead and give my opinions about rap and everything else after because I've already talked enough. But just stick around because I know some people are probably going to think one thing and others will think another. But just stick around and I'll tell you everything that I know about rap or my opinions about rap. Let's get into it.
Okay, here we go. Overrated, underrated. Bringing this back. This is something this guy said, so we're going to do one this week. This is something I used to do way back in the day, 2009. I used to do overrated, underrated. It was the thing of the week, whatever you thought was overrated, whatever was underrated. All right, overrated, Texas Hold'em. Underrated, 5-card stud. Now here's the deal. I don't know shit about cards. I don't know. You got to give me the explanation. All right, that was my
game is Tunk. I love Tunk.
I don't know anything about cards. I don't play cards.
All right, what do you think's overrated right now? This topic?
No. No. What I think's overrated right now? Hip hop.
Really?
Yeah, like the not having any words in your song, and it being quote unquote a classic or
I absolutely agree with that
song for this time, and but 10 years down the road, this guy said nothing. It was just beat and sounds.
Oh, it's just beating. So it's
like mumble rap. Like they don't say anything.
Oh, everybody sounds like they're kind of like half in the bag.
Yeah, and there's no originality anymore. But people are still celebrating something that is less original.
No, I do know why they do it.
Do you know how old you sound right now?
Well,
people in your generation, that's gangsta rap, and
but originality is not old. That's
true.
That's universal, and they don't have any.
When
they're
did they
so
lose
unoriginal that their name's not even different. How many little rappers do we have? Little this, little that. You can't even name yourself an original name.
Oh, all right. When did they lose? When did hip hop lose you?
And it's also starting to get to the point where people are starting to take other people's names. I mean, of course, this is coming from a channel called DaVinci, but there's a lot of musicians that are like just flat out taking other musicians' name, whether it's Elvis Presley or Kurt Cobain's or anything like that. Like it's like you take it's almost like a joke. Like that's something somebody would say to like somebody that thinks they look like Elvis. Oh, look at you looking like Elvis Helly or some shit like that. Like you would put a spin on a name and make it sound like an insult. It's like they just spin it in the right direction to make it sound good.
Probably the mid 2000s. No, late 2000s.
Late 2000s.
Like maybe 2011.
I say late 2000s also.
But not
so
all.
you hung in there.
Yeah, but not all hip hop. Like you got artists like Eminem and Nas who's still doing what they're supposed to do.
Oh God. You're doing like that's like me going, Zeppelin and AC/DC. You're going back like 20 years.
Yeah, but those guys are still rapping. Those guys are still relevant, and they're still relevant. And it's the words. Like you can't have a song with it's instrumental.
What about who's they got all the awards? Migos. Is it the Migos?
I don't even know them because I don't listen to them. I don't even know. I heard of them, but I don't know these people. I know a lot of rappers' name got Little in it. That bugs me. Little Uzi Vert. Nigga, just change your name to an original name. Lil Wayne was first, and then everybody else is Little.
Hey, Uzi Vert could be original
Tupac
without
and Biggie,
taking
they
a
had their
little.
own names. Nah, it's original name.
Yeah, he went little because there was already a too short. who is the little person there? And that fucking what was that fucking? I don't know anybody. There was a guy, Bushwick Bill.
Yeah, he was.
No, he didn't even say little.
No, he was Bushwick
He
Bill.
didn't have Lil in his name at all.
Well, you know,
The only person justified to have Lil in his name.
I would say
didn't.
overrated. Being informed is overrated.
Absolutely.
I am off social medias. I don't read the shit anymore. I post my shit on there, but I'm done. Like, I fucking took a picture of this thing today. This is the classic. It's going to take forever to turn my phone on, so I'm just going to have to keep going. Classic fucking.
Like a joke when you forgot the punchline, you just keep repeating the setup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit is crazy.
Shit is crazy.
Shit is crazy. We used to say when white comics were lost in their act, they'd look down and be like, yeah, so what else is going on?
Black
comics, shit is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, shit is crazy out here. Crazy, yeah, but you're a good-looking crowd. Give yourselves a round of applause for
The
coming out
ladies.
tonight.
For the ladies.
Ladies, all the strong women in the crowd.
Ladies, make some
They're always
noise.
strong. Women are
I
always
used,
be
to,
strong.
I used to
right?
do that so I wouldn't bomb early. Like in black rooms, like I'll just go give it up for the ladies and compliment the crowd enough so they'll give me at least 30 more seconds not to boo me.
What's the hardest room you ever did?
Sweet Cheeks.
Sweet Cheeks. Back to Sweet Cheeks.
It's not even. I don't even think it's it's just a fucking place to go pick up $200.
Yeah, the pandering to the crowd.
That was literally like fighting Mike Tyson. It's
Yeah.
just like, all right, if I can survive a round, I get my fucking purse.
Yeah.
All right, this is something that somebody tweeted today about that pipe bomb that went off in the Port Authority. There was
I'm uninformed. When did this happen?
I never heard of that.
I mean, fortunately, nobody died. They said there was non-life-threatening injuries, but that doesn't mean somebody didn't lose an eye or fucking hearing or something.
A bomb went off on 23rd Street right by Gotham Comedy Club, and they closed the street off.
I thought you were going to do a joke. So-and-so just got off stage.
When I got there, the street was closed off, and I actually asked the cop, but I told the cop I have a spot. I didn't give a fuck about.
Oh my!
I just wanted to do my spot.
Well, this is what this fucking jerk off tweets about the Port Authority bomb. He goes, "I have no idea what's going on at the Port Authority, but it was chaotic, and I didn't stay to find out." So you have no idea what's going on, but we had to find out how you felt about what you didn't know was happening. Who gives a fuck what you did? There's people down there hurt, you fucking asshole. This is what I can't stand. I'll be an old man here. About young people now. Nobody cares about every fucking thought in your stupid fucking
I love
head.
how he goes away from the microphone.
Did you see what happened? Do you have any information?
Like he's actually doing the routine.
You guys can see
I
Bill's
have
face
no
right
idea
now.
what's going
Like
on
he's
at
on
Port Authority,
stage.
but it was chaotic, and I didn't stay to find out. And then there's going to be 1,000 fucking people going, so happy you're okay.
Yeah, exactly. People just want to. I didn't know so many people wanted to be known.
No, all these fucking people. You know why all these fucking people
Heard.
on social media? It's like they have their own TV show
Yeah.
and they're acting like celebrities.
I'm gonna give you a couple things that I absolutely hate about social media, and it all centers around like people. The first type of people that I hate on social media are people that pander for shares. I guess the one thing I could put above those type of people are the people that give them the shares and attention. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you ever been on like Facebook or something like that, I know you've seen pictures or videos where they'll have like a kid with like a blown off leg, or they'll have like some type of disease where they have like a flesh eating virus on their face, or they're blind or deaf or something like that. And then the comments always, or the subject line always say something like, "Oh well, blah 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 was in an accident and blah 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 blah." Type amen or share this video or share this picture if to show your support. And it's like, you know goddamn well that the only reason you're doing this is to get attention for yourself and your own goddamn channel. So you can pull up a picture that you posted and say, hey, look how many likes I got. Look how many shares I got. Why the fuck are you... I guarantee you don't even know the motherfucker in the picture. But you're sitting there sharing this picture trying to get people to type amen or share this video or hit that like button. I absolutely fucking hate that. I don't want to... Sometimes I'll be like, just keep, like, I'm close to it. I be trying to fight myself from turning into fucking Skank Hunt 42 or whatever the fuck what Gerald Bravolovsky's troll name was on South Park. Like, I just want to get on that bitch and just start talking shit to him. But I know that if I do, I'm instantly going to become the bad guy, because you got all these comments where people are typing amen, and then I'm going to be the one talking about you need to go and eat a dick because you're a fucking piece of shit. Like I know I'm going to become that person. So I try to just scroll past it, but just know that's something that does get to me. I know I'm kind of violating one of his rules about people don't give a fuck about your opinion, and I'm giving you guys my opinion, but you're at my channel, so you should expect that. Anyway, another thing I hate, and I've talked about this, is when people will upload a picture of an animal or a video of an animal, and there's a human interacting with the animal in any way. And if the animal does something that even seems remotely like it's uncomfortable in some way, you got people in the comments talking about how humans are a disease and animals are absolutely beautiful and this, that, and the other. Like, it could be a video of a tiger literally mauling somebody and the person like fighting for his life. And let's say the person lives and runs away and the tiger is okay, but it just like goes somewhere else. It'll be comments in the comments section. Oh, well, why the fuck are you picking on it? And why are you around the tiger? With no context of what the fuck the video is. The video starts with the lion or the tiger already mouth deep in human. And you got motherfuckers in the comments section. What the fuck were you doing there? You humans are such a disgrace. Blah, blah, blah. Like the other day, this is a real example. I saw a video on Instagram of a guy holding a dog in his arms, and he was standing in like a kiddie pool. Like, he was going to give the dog a bath. And as like a joke, he would like put the dog slowly towards the water, and the dog would be like, "Arr!" and like try to like put his legs up, and then he would pick it up, and the dog would be quiet. Then he would slowly put it down, and the dog, "Arr!" and then he would pick it up again. And he only did it twice. And the whole joke is dogs act like kids when it comes to like baths and things like that. But the thing is, you have people in the comment section, this is animal abuse. How dare you put that dog in a situation like that? You're a piece of shit. You shouldn't deserve to have a dog and this, that, and the other. And it's like, what the... And sometimes animals are going to experience things that make them uncomfortable. You sheltering them and just blocking them out from the world and thinking the world is fucking rainbows and sunlight and flowers and shit. Like, that's not how life is. Sometimes you're going to have to do shit that you don't want to do. And even though it was just a joke, it was a harmless joke. The dog isn't going to fucking have a heart attack or have some irreversible stress because a human tried to pretend like he was going to bathe him. Like that, the situation where people feel like they are on this high horse and they think, oh, well, I'm the fucking be-all, end-all when it comes to animals, and if you don't treat animals the exact way that I think you should treat them, then you're a piece of shit, and I'm the one looking down, talking to you. Despite the fact that the people saying this probably never owned a goddamn animal to begin with in their life. And when I say own, I mean you had a pet. So don't try to spin it around like, oh no, well, I don't own animals. Animals are my friends, or some bullshit. One say, how much time do I have? I want to make sure I have enough time. Okay. So yeah, the people who have never owned an animal, people who have never been around exotic animals when it comes to tigers, lions, any type of cats, any type of snakes, any type of anything. These are the people that always like to tell people how they're supposed to handle these animals. Like I said, despite the fact that they've never probably encountered any of them in their fucking lives. You have... Like I said, it's just this entitlement idea. Like, people just think that they're above other people because... oh, well, I have more sympathy than you because I would never put an animal. It's like Nice Guys. Y'all remember those videos I do, the r/nice guys? And Oh, well, I would always treat a woman. Nah, I'm tripping. It's white knights. White knights. Nice guys are different. White knights who, oh, I would never disrespect a woman and this, that, and the other, and I would put her on a pedestal and this, and it's like, no woman wants you to treat them like. If the animal could talk, the animal would not want you treating them like they're a goddamn 2-year-old toddler. Like, they want to be alive. They want to experience different things. They want to have some dynamic fucking variables in their life. They don't want you to sit there and cater them and just have them sitting on a couch eating fucking human snacks while you're fucking stroking their damn back fur while y'all are watching some stupid ass show on TV. They want to be animals. They want to get dirty. They want to roughhouse sometimes. They want to be playful. Like, that's what they want to do. Stop fucking pretending like you're the goddamn Animal Patrol. That was just my little rant. Okay, let's go get back into this.
Self-involved fucking celebrities, as opposed to cool ones like us.
Yeah, the one who actually have a skill set.
Sorry. All right, last one. Here we go. How do I tell the truth? Hey, Bill. Well, I've been thinking with my dick. I recently downloaded the popular hookup app Tinder, and I've been using it to fish for some action with some college chicks in my area. I'm pretty good looking, and I'm not bad with chicks. I can't lie, I've done it before. I've had moderate success. I recently found this one chick in my area who is, pre-med. Is that all one word? Premed? Okay, thank you. I was like, I knew I was dumb. I didn't think I was that
hat hurts my goddamn ears.
You know what's funny? That fucking guy who said, the guy who I was telling this story about, who, like, you know, funny how, like, things going in and out of your ass. He just sent me a text. I'm a fucking random second. I recently found this chick in my area who's pre-med. I really like spending time with her, and we have the same sense of humor and political beliefs. And she has an excellent body and face. In short, she's pretty close to my ideal girl. However, there's one problem. I'm in high school, and she has no idea. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, dude. Dude, you're a legend. You should be giving me advice. I have dodged most of her questions about the classes I take. And where I couldn't dodge, I lied.
Just go to a college website and look it up.
She made it clear she
look
is
up
interested
schedules,
in me.
classes.
I'm in deep, Bill. How do I tell her without her hating me? Do I have to tell her? I just fucking tell her.
I would tell her.
Just say, listen, I don't want to go to a physical level without fucking telling you the truth. I'm still in high school. I really liked you. I would have told you sooner, but I was afraid you weren't going to like me.
I wonder how old
just
he is.
do that. Put it out on the table. If she tells you to go fuck yourself, fine, but you've learned a very valuable lesson with women, which I wish somebody taught me way back in my teen years. Just tell them the truth. Mm-hmm. What are we doing? I want to fuck you. I have no intention of having a relationship with you. Right. Okay? Right. Most will walk away. Some won't. But you can literally leave your fucking car out in the front of your house, and it will never be keyed. None of your shit will be lit on fire.
You gotta be honest. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why when I see guys who I forgot my train of thought. But honesty is always the best policy, because you don't have to worry about people getting mad and doing crazy shit to you.
Dude, it works with cops too. Cops and women, nobody gets lied to more than those two. Mm-hmm. And when you actually come with the truth, even if they don't like the truth, it kind of like you might not get a ticket.
That's probably why Patrice, when the fire, that we didn't get in trouble. Yeah, because he was fucking honest about what happened.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I fucking banged this U-turn. Right, and right as I did, this fucking cop got out of his car, and as I'm pulling up, I'm thinking, maybe he didn't see it, and he's just coincidentally getting out, and he walks right up to my window. He goes, "Let me see your driver's license and registration." I was like, fuck. He goes, "You know why I'm asking for that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why?" I go, "Because I just made an illegal U-turn." And he goes, "Why did you do that?" I go, "Because I'm impatient. I didn't want to wait in that line in there." And he just laughed.
I'm an impatient son of a bitch.
Would you want me to give you a ticket? And I said, "No, but I'm not going to lie to you."
Right.
And he laughed again. He goes, "All right, get out of here." Exactly. I said, "You're awesome."
Right.
Sometimes that's true.
Then other times, I've told the truth, and like all the way to the point, "Is this your current address?" And I said, "No." And the guy wrote me up for everything and my fucking address. And I was like, "This motherfucker, is he trying to get fucking cop of the month?" I think I did that in Western New York. All right, we're out of time. Harris.
Yes.
So great to see you.
You too,
once
man.
again.
Been a minute.
Your album.
Your comedy album is coming out. It's out already.
It's out right now on iTunes,
Amazon, and Google Play, and anywhere else that you can get comedy.
Anywhere else.
Yes.
And the name of the album is?
Naive Innocence.
Okay. I almost said Google Alert is where you can get it. Like, I don't know what the fuck anything is. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Appreciate
and
it.
everybody, I forgot to mention here, we got a couple
I
of
want to see if he gives a
benefit
shout out
stuff
on his
here.
podcast. Like
Santa Steve, the great Steve
when
Simone,
can
and
you-
regular hero
where
are
can you
raising
go to
money
watch
again
it
this year
or
for
listen to
children
it?
fighting cancer and their
I know
families.
it's easy, but some people want stuff hand
That's
fed to them.
worded
So
really weird. They're fighting cancer and the families of the children fighting cancer. Isn't that weird? They're raising money again this year for children fighting cancer and their
why do you laugh?
these kids are
That
fighting
was
cancer in
fucked.
their own families. The children and their families fighting cancer. Monday morning podcast listeners helped raise 15 grand last month, and it had a huge impact on a lot of families. The stories are brutal, and every bit helps. We're going to save you the fucking stories, okay? The goal this year is to raise 50 grand. We're going to tweet a link. Thank you so much.
I'm not sure when this came out, so
ahead of time, if you got anything to give.
well, it's a new year,
And
so I'm
also,
pretty
here's
sure it
some
didn't
dates
come
I
out
got
this
coming
year.
up. I'm going to be at the Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida, December 14th, December 16th, the Bob Carr Theater in Orlando, Florida, February 2nd, the Reno Ballroom, Reno, Nevada, February 20th, the Patrice O'Neill Comedy Benefit, the 6th annual. Makes a great Christmas gift. Get a pair of tickets to that. Tickets have been going fast. It's a great benefit, raising money for Patrice's mom and loved ones. Thank you guys so much. Go fuck yourselves, and I'll check in on you on Thursday.
Yeah, I need to sign off like that. Something where I just insult the hell out of the people viewing. Well, I do the deuces. I know a lot of people say that in Europe this means like fuck you or something. So I'll just keep doing this, so I can be nice and still be mean as fuck. But anyway, it's a quick thing about rap because I did not expect to talk so much about internet pet peeves. But yeah. Now, when it comes to rap, me personally, I am more of a fan of older rap because for me, like when I started listening to rap, I read up on the history and everything, so I knew about the MCs and I knew about the DJs. And back then there were like two different categories under the same umbrella. So it was all hip hop, but there was different categories. You had MCs, you had DJs, you had B-boys, or the ones who dance and shit. And that was they were separate, but the rapper was the MC. If a song had a good beat, you didn't credit that to the rapper. That was the DJ or whoever was, doing the beats for the song. That's who got the credit for that. That's why you still have like famous DJs like DJ Khaled and DJ or Funkmaster Flex and things like that. Like they were famous for doing that. Nowadays, it's like they have taken the credit and put it behind like one figurehead, like the rapper, and so. It almost gives rappers an excuse to not bring their A game as far as lyrics and things like that. And I'm not necessarily a lyricist or lyrical miracle, whatever the hell they call those type of fans, the people that like to listen to people pull out fucking thesauruses and just read out long ass words and rhyme them together and things like that. But with me, it's like if I listen to a song, in order for me to say it's good, because I can listen to newer rap and still somewhat enjoy it if it has like a good beat and things like that. I understand why people listen to it, and I can get turned up to certain shit. But when it comes to like somebody asking me, do you think this is a good song? I can separate me getting turned up to a song and me thinking artistically whether it's a good song. And so when someone asks me if it's a good song, I'm always going for the artistic aspect. When it comes to like nowadays lyrics and stuff, for the most part, lyrics are shit. There's a few artists that take pride in their lyrics and take it seriously, but too many of them don't give a fuck about the craft or the skill of being an MC. They just, they just put some shit together and just want to get popular. That's it. With me, it's all about, as long as you don't do these things, you're a decent rapper for me. As long as you don't rhyme words with the same exact word, as long as you don't take sound effects and try to rhyme them with words, and as long as you don't take words that aren't pronounced a certain way and then try to bend them to make them sound another way. Like me and King Rutherford were watching a video not too long ago where Eminem was trying to rhyme words with orange. And he said that he doesn't understand why people can't, like why that's considered hard because he does it all the time. But then a lot of the examples he was using didn't rhyme with orange. Like he took the word door hinge and pronounced it in a way that made it sound like orange, where he said dorange. Nobody says door hinge like dorange. As far as I'm concerned, that's a bad bar. That's a bad bar. Like that's some shit I would tell you to go back and try to fix. Like dorange. Like, don't get me wrong. I can take certain accents. I can take certain ways people talk, and I can come up with exceptions. Like, people who speak from the South might chop off the ends of some of their words. So, with some words that normally wouldn't rhyme, like words that might end with the ing, they might take a word that ends with just the na instead of the ing and rhyme it together. But it works because that's the way they talk. I understand that. But nobody on the planet of Earth says the word dorange when they're talking about a door hinge. So no, that doesn't work. Lil Wayne did it a lot, where he would take a word and he would like twist it so it's not pronounced the way that it's supposed to be pronounced in any fucking aspect, and then try to play it off like it's a rhyme. It's not. Don't get me wrong. Eminem or Lil Wayne does have some of the greatest bars of all time, but he also has some garbage bars. I think that I agree with him. I think the late 2000s was when rap started to die. I think I blame more so the people that listen to rap than the actual rappers. I think that it gets to a point where you don't have to work as hard to please people. So why work as hard? I think that's what a lot of rappers got as far as like a mindset. Like, I think a lot of rappers can be better rappers, but they just don't have to be. People are going to buy their shit regardless. So why work so hard to do certain stuff? And I don't really do a lot of reactions to rap, mainly because I know when it comes to a lot of newer rap, I'm probably going to have a negative opinion about it. So to save myself the heat and the backlash, I just go ahead and not do it. That doesn't mean I'm against doing it, but I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. If it's new, it takes a bit to impress me. Like, your songs have to have a story. It has to have a train of thought. I don't like people that take words and just randomly just pick shit. King Rutherford had me listening to the Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith do have some songs where he is snapping, but he has no fucking train of thought. One line has nothing to do with the next and nothing to do with the next, and then the verse would be about the song would be about Goku, but then nothing about the song has anything to do with Goku except for when he says, "I feel like Goku." That's bad in my opinion. Now, not like I said, not saying he's not rhyming words well or anything like that, but come on now, if your song is about Goku, I expect you to have some type of train of thought. I need you to make references to Goku during the song. I need you to fucking connect it in some way. You can't just start talking about how many cars you own and how much money you got, and then I feel like Goku. That makes no sense. But anyway, that's been this video. That's my opinion. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I'm pushing the clock again. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to give you the deuces, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. I am DaVinci, and you've just been a little bit more enlightened. Deuces. Or fuck you.